Breakfast with the RicanMuscle. Yep, yep. Let's see, lighting on. Um, oh, such a delicious breakfast. Such a great way to start the day. So grateful. We got some of the beef bacon right here. Mm-mm-mm. Woke up this morning at 183.2. Mm-hmm. So we got about 3 weeks to burn off 3 pounds of fat, 3.2 to be exact. Mm. Feeling great, feeling great. Um, and it's crazy. Like all of this food that I'm eating, it's not even like it's still on a budget, you know. Mm. But when you're cooking your foods, you can cook for yourself like a king. Because this same exact plate, I wonder what this plate would cost me at a restaurant. It's like a $50 plate. Do what you love. Mhm. Mm. It's 12 noon. So this is my brunch. Mm. Are you guys having lunch or breakfast? Mm. Oh, I'm going to a little Christmas party today. Mm. AJ, what's good? Mm. This was good. See, let's split it. We got a little bit of shrimp right here, and that's gonna be red Argentina shrimp from Argentina, wild caught. We got some cage-free eggs with the runny yolk. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! That yolk runny. Look at that! You see? That's how you make eggs. You know, professional. I've been make cooking eggs for so long that the yolk just comes out perfect. You know, but you can make scrambled eggs. You can make sunny side up. Mm. But the king today of this plate is gonna be beef bacon. This is not regular bacon. This is oh, Pops, he's over there taking a shower right now. We're getting ready to he pulled that he pulled out of the deal today, and he's not going to the Christmas party. So I'm going by myself. Um mm, that beef bacon. What would you say is the best egg in your opinion? I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna tell you. Um the best egg in my opinion, flavor wise or like nutrition wise. It depends, you know, like what you're talking about. For me, all eggs are good to go. You know, when you're bodybuilding and you're doing bodybuilding, and you're starting out, a lot of the times you're gonna have to bodybuild on a budget. So you can get the 12 pack for the 12 pack of eggs for $2-3. You know, just go with that one. Go ahead and get that one. Um, that's not gonna, that's not gonna make a difference if they're cage free, if they're free. I do like the free range. I was almost close enough to try the blue eggs. Yesterday when I was at Costco. But these are just your regular 18 pack of eggs for 18 pack of eggs for like three something, $3.50. Mm, it's how you make them. How you make them it's not the Indian. It's not the archer. It's not the bow and arrow. It's the Indian that's handling the bow and arrow, you know? It's not the it's not the clippers that the barber uses. Trust me. When the barber is gonna cut your haircut, it's the barber. He can use the cheapest pair of clippers and get you a bomb haircut and get you looking out of there looking proper, looking right. But tasting wise, taste wise and preference wise, I like the Nellies, you know. But the Nellies is gonna be the That's like a $10 for that 12 pack. But these taste just as good, and they're $3 for a whole 18 pack. So now that I'm getting into real estate, I'm budgeting, so I can still do real estate, and at the same time I can still do my bodybuilding, but on a budget. And in this case, when I'm trying to get as much protein as I can, every day. Mm. There's pops.
Oh, comida de rico.
Me monté. There he is. If you were wondering where he was, there he is. Que te estaban buscando ahorita era. El AJ, el de ayer.
Sí. Oh,
Sí.
de la página amarilla.
hmm Mm. Beef bacon, but that's a luxury. Like, you don't even need this. I don't. It's like for novelty. Sometimes you wanna like. I like to try new things in life. Yeah, that was pops right there. Hog reveal. Mm. What's a hog reveal, Carrot? Let me know. Let me know. I don't know what you mean by that. Anyway, so papaya. Mm. I don't have no pork on this plate today. It's That's beef bacon, not pork bacon. I never seen it before, so like let me pick it up and try it. It's very good, really, really good. Mm. It almost tastes like a little bit like beefy. Of course, it's beef bacon, right? But it tastes like brisket bacon in a little way. um, Argentina shrimp from Argentina, wild caught, the red shrimps. Mm. We got some fire roasted vegetables. We got some squash, zucchini, red peppers, broccoli, red onions, and they're sauteed in avocado oil with the pink Himalayan sea salt, pepper, and I believe a little bit of garlic in there. Mm. So I'm getting my carbohydrates are coming from the vegetables, and there are barely any carbohydrates in there, so I'm still in ketosis in fat burning mode. But I'm mostly eating the vegetables for the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, that to give me something else other than meat in this plate. Um, and this what you would call like a ketovore style diet. You eat carnivore and at the same time you eat keto style from time to time. And when you intertwine those, you get the ketovore style of eating. And that's how I'm walking into the new year in shape, eating like a king. Trust me, I'm not starving over here. I am not starving. And the beautiful thing is, I'm still burning fat, and I'm in shape and getting into better shape. And I continue to slice calories and still enjoy some really good food. But I'm cooking it all. I'm making it all myself. Um, and nowadays that's what's working for me. I'm just taking my nutrition into my own hands. I'm taking my vitamins and supplementation into my own hands. I do my own blood work, check my own hormones, and so I'm doing everything myself. Mm. And food is everything. I'm trying to get right for this new year. You can get everything you need from food. So you want to get in shape, look at what you're eating. If you're not tracking what you're eating, look, always with me. You know, you don't have to do it like me, but you're probably not gonna look as good as me. If you don't be tracking your calories like that. Like hey, I don't care. I don't care if people look at me crazy. I really don't. I feel great getting in shape. I feel great walking into the New Year's in shape. When I be pulling out my scale at the highest end restaurants, at the luxury restaurants, and even at the fast food places, wherever I go, I'm gonna pull out my scale. I don't care who looks at me. Guess what? If they're criticizing about me pulling out a scale, what do you look like, sir? What do you look like, man? The people not bringing their scales. Like, that's why you look like that. You don't know what you're eating. Well, so I'm just saying that it's all love for everybody. It's all love for everybody out here. But what I'm saying is, I've had to bring my scale to family functions, family events. Um, And I've even had to start bringing my own meals to the like Thanksgiving this year. I cooked my own meal and brought it over there. Mm. And cooked it. Mm. And they ate it over there. And sometimes that's what you gotta do. If you gotta get in, if you're trying to get in shape, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Mm. But what I'm saying is, with just a little bit of effort, going shopping, grocery shopping, getting your own meals, buying your own stuff, and cooking it yourself, you can control 99%. You have all the control of what you want your body to look like. Mm. So with that being said, I'm about to hop out of here because nobody's asking questions on the chat below. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here, enjoy my meal, black coffee, no calories in there, and I'm grateful and I appreciate everybody that watched today. Um, I'm not trying to offend anybody out here. I'm not trying to get under nobody's skin, but if I got under your skin today, that's probably a good thing, because if the hat fits, you better wear it. Because if I didn't get under your skin and you're actually in shape and you feel good about yourself, you probably wouldn't. It wouldn't get under your skin, So if it did, do something about it. Take some action today. And mm, there's a solution for everything. I appreciate everybody who's watching. Walking into the New Year's in shape. Let's feel good about ourselves. Make some changes. Look great. Um, there's a way. There's a solution for whatever you might be going through. There's a way. We're not thinking about the problem here. We're not staying stuck on problems. Let's not even look at problems like problems nowadays. Look at it as a situation, and every situation has a solution. And you don't have to be stuck where you're at. You can do something about anything. And that's the message today. Do what is gonna make you feel good about yourself tomorrow. What can you do today to make your tomorrow better? You know, delay your gratification. In a world nowadays where everything is instant, we want fast results, fast results. We want to Uber some foods to get it to our house. People don't even want to go to the supermarket and get their own food anymore. What's going on? But go to the supermarket, walk around for a little bit. Look around, get a list. Of the things that you want to get. For your own self. For your health, so you can look better and feel better. Go in there with a list. Stick to that. Get the stuff that you want, go home, cook it. Like while you're in the supermarket walking around getting your groceries, you're burning calories that way. When you go home and cook, and wash the dishes and do all that, you're burning calories that way. Get to the gym after, stay active, and it's not all about the physical. It's not all about the physique. Read, read, read. You get on the treadmill, man, answer some emails, make some calls. Um, there's some text messages, if you're doing your text messages and emails or be on the apps and everything like that you're doing, get on the treadmill and do it on the treadmill, while you're actually burning some calories. And it'll actually make your cardio go a lot easier because you're not even thinking about the cardio at that point. Um, you want to watch Netflix and binge watch Netflix, binge watch this, binge watch. Do it while you're moving. Go to the park and walk around while you're moving. Um, be binge watch your stuff. But don't be so sedentary. That's start moving around some. And thank you. Hit the like button, share if it resonated with you. If you're getting any value of what I'm saying, I'm just we could do better. We could do better, and we're doing better. Because it starts now. But before the action, it starts here in the mind. In the mind. And hey, boom, going into the new year in shape. So that's gonna give me an advantage of all the competition. Everybody that slipped up, and went in on everything: the mashed potatoes, the ham, tomatoes, the yam, the slam, the bam, the gram, the damn. And I stuck to what I needed to stick to. Going into the new year now, I don't have a setback because I'm going into the new year. So guess what? If I'm going into the new year in shape, Summer's gonna be crazy. Summertime is gonna be crazy because I'm not gonna have to cut for summer. All I have to do is just maintain cruising, slow, easy going. Because if I just getting in shape and just maintain that into the summertime, oh baby, it's gonna be nice. So with that being said, appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Read, read, read. Get some information. Get the wisdom. Get the knowledge. Learn something. Try to acquire some new skills. Make them phone calls that you ain't been trying to make. Get connected. Get connected. Don't isolate. Don't lock yourself up in a room. And think that things are gonna get better that way. Locking yourself up in a room and not doing nothing about yourself. Not trying to help nobody. Not reaching out for help. Like call people. Get connected. Go do something. Go out. Get out of yourself. Get to the gym. Go do a workout. If you're scared and you're in fear, you don't want to go outside, you don't want to live outside, you're afraid of society, you're afraid of things that might happen outside. Guess what? Push your fear out to the side while you deal with that phobia. In your room, you can do a whole workout in your room. As a matter of fact, one day I gotta show y'all. I'm about to do that's a good idea for a stream. And just do a whole workout in my room and show y'all how that gets done. Because I can get out. I can get fit and get in shape in my room, working out of my room. So you don't even got to go to the gym if you don't want to do that. I just like going to the gym because I like to. It motivates me to see other people. I know I was gonna get off the life, but I'm just going on a. I'm passionate. I get really passionate about what I'm talking about. And why I like to go to the gym. Like I like to see the people over there enjoying themselves. When I see people wanting to better themselves, that helps motivate me. Like okay, I'm in the right place. When I go to the gym, it's other people. I feed off other people's energy. They're trying to better themselves. They're getting in shape. They feel good. They want to be here. I want to be here. So it's a party. Yeah. I'm gonna cut it there. Y'all have a great day. You watching Rican Muscle? Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit the like button. Matter of fact, subscribing that's free. You don't even gotta pay for that, but it does help me a lot and it helps the channel. But that's free. Subscribe if you want to. If you want to do that, it just helps a lot. It's not obligated. But if you like something that you heard over here, hit the like button. If you like what I shared today, hit the like button. If you like the meal, and for more tips of cooking, gym, fitness, getting in shape, bettering your life, let me know. Follow me at Rican Muscle on Instagram. At Muscle Rican at Rican Muscle. That's where I'm at on Instagram.